I thought when that cargo ship went down in the burning bay, the ledger was finally closed. I thought I could finally sit in a dark room, finish my bottle, and let the smoke clear out of my clothes. But this city, it doesn't let you sleep. This time, the trash didn't come from the local syndicates or some high-priced corporate suit. It fell straight out of the sky, burning rock, bad attitude, glowing green ooze dropping right into my shipping yards. Now we've got an alien warlord setting up a nest in the concrete hangars, a massive, bug-plated freak that thinks it's the new apex predator. It thinks because it traveled across light years of empty space, the Earth belongs to it. Cute, truly adorable. It forgot that I don't give a damn about astronomy, and I sure as hell don't care what planet it claims to represent. I called in some old friends, 50 caliber Echo, Eat Crow, the shoveled boys, real blue-collar grease monkeys who know exactly how to weld heavy machinery and brace for impact. We aren't cosmic diplomats, Bug. We're pest control. Look at you, clicking your mandibles, lighting up the refinery with your fancy green plasma, throwing a temper tantrum like it's gonna alter the math of this encounter. You spent your whole life invading star systems, hiding behind bio-armor, thinking you're completely unstoppable. But an armor plate is just a box, Bug, and boxes are real easy to tear apart. My crews are holding the perimeter, the fuel valves are wide open, the whole hangar is turning a beautiful shade of orange. You wanted to conquer this territory? Fine. Let's start with this room. But I'm making sure you're the one left sitting in the heat when the structural columns go down. Keep clicking Overlord. Every time your carapace flashes green, it just gives my apparatus a better target to lock onto. The ledger is finally balanced. The atmosphere is clearing out. Now pack up your spacesuit and go home. And go home. You know, I used to think this syndicate was an annoyance. I used to complain about the corporate suits, the cheap cologne, and the endless paperwork it took to track their dirty money down. But standing here, knee-deep in glowing green alien sludge at 3 o'clock in the morning. Man, I actually miss the lawyers. At least an executive accountant doesn't try to lay an egg inside your favorite boots. I mean, look at this situation. I had a beautiful bottle of scotch waiting for me back at the bunker, 30 years old sealed. But instead, a giant flaming space rock decided to bypass the entire atmosphere, smash through my facility roof, and ruin the upholstery. And out steps this galactic warlord, a 6-foot bug with bio-armor, clicking its little mandibles like it's introducing itself at a networking event. It looks at me, lights up the whole hangar with this neon green plasma, and starts screeching. I told him, buddy, I don't speak dialect from the Andromeda Galaxy, and frankly, your structural lighting choices are incredibly offensive to my eyes. I had to call 50 caliber Echo, Eat Crow, and the shovel boys out of bed for this. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get 10 rugged metal musicians to agree on a tactical plan when they haven't had their morning coffee yet? It's an absolute circus. So listen up, Cosmic Overlord. I don't care if you conquered 5 solar systems or won a galaxy-wide medal for supreme dominance. Out here in this shipping yard, you're just a giant, oversized pest. Fucking typical, real fucking typical. 31 minutes into this godforsaken night. And where am I? Knee-deep in a flooded concrete basement, wading through freezing harbor water and glowing green space bug feces. I had a 30-year-old bottle of scotch waiting for me back at the bunker, sealed pristine. But instead, I'm down here playing plumber for an intergalactic parasite because someone forgot to lock the front door of the sky. It reminds me of an old joke we used to tell back in the platoon. This fresh-faced private runs up to the grizzled sergeant in the middle of a muddy trench, bullets whizzing over their heads. The kid is shaking, crying, dropping his ammo clips into the dirt. He screams, "Sergeant! Sergeant!" I'm completely surrounded by the enemy. My rifle is jammed, my boots are full of mud, and I think I just crapped my pants! The sergeant doesn't even look up from his cigar. He doesn't even flinch. He just takes a long drag, blows the smoke directly into the kid's face, and rasps. "Well, Private, at least your priorities are in order. The mud keeps you low. The enemy gives you a target in the pants. Well, the pants will dry. Now pick up a shovel and start swinging." Yeah, a real riot. Except I don't have a shovel. My boots are completely soaked, and this giant bug-plated extraterrestrial bastard thinks it can override my terminal code. Think again, you ugly piece of shit. You spent your whole life traveling across the cosmic void, conquering 5-star systems, thinking you're the baddest thing in the universe. You think because you have a biomechanical carapace and eyes that glow like neon signs, the Earth belongs to you? Out here on the wet blacktop, you're just a giant, oversized roach. And I've been squashing bugs since before your home planet discovered fire. I had to pull 50 caliber Echo Eat Crow when the shovel boy's out of bed for this. Do you have any idea how hard it is to coordinate 10 rugged metal musicians when the coffee machine is broken and the room is filling up with high-pressure steam? It's an absolute circus. They're arguing over gear ratios while I'm trying to locate your main nest. But we aren't here to talk, Bug. We're a blue-collar demolition crew, and I'm about to turn off your life support grid. My doctor told me I need to find a more relaxing hobby to manage my high blood pressure. He suggested gardening, maybe a little light meditation by the beach, but pulling the master breaker on a high-voltage reactive grid, cutting your communication lines, and watching you short-circuit in the pitch darkness. Man, that is about as therapeutic as it fucking gets. Pack up your little flying saucer, crawl back into your meteorite, and go home. The lease just expired. Look at this shit. The high voltage grid is short-circuiting. The transformers are throwing sparks like a cheap 4th of July show. And the shovel boys are down there with a pneumatic jack trying to force a blast hatch open. I told them, "Guys, it's a hydraulic seal. You don't need to smash it like a piñata. You just have to bypass the secondary terminal link." But do they listen? No, of course they don't fucking listen. They're musicians. They just want to turn everything up to 11 and see what breaks first. It reminds me of a guy I knew back in the old docks. Spent $3,000 on an industrial security system for his warehouse. Special biometrics, reinforced deadbolts, laser grids. The whole 9 yards. He takes me down there, real proud, taps his finger on the glass scanner and says, "Look at this, old friend. Not a single thing in this city can break through that code." I looked at him, took a drag from my cigar and said, "Yeah, that's beautiful, might truly state-of-the-art. But you forgot that the back delivery door is held shut by a piece of rusted copper wire and a plastic zip tie." 2 hours later, a bunch of local kids walked right through the back room and took his entire inventory of imported gin. That's exactly what this alien overlord did, built a massive glowing green biomatrix all over the core mainframe. And forgot that I can just reach into the bulkhead and rip the main power coupling straight out of the wall. There goes your signal, you giant bug-plated bastard. No more cosmic communication. No more streaming your little intergalactic hive mind broadcasts. Rising steam and a whole lot of very angry men with heavy tools closing in on your position. Hold on. Cut the music, cut the sirens. Turn off the smoke machine. Director just yelled lunch. And if I have to stand on that freezing, flooded concrete set for one more minute without a carb in my system, there's gonna be real trouble.